Our next presentation is from Elle Cochran. Elle, it's all yours.
Good evening. Thank you, Don, so much. And aloha, good evening, everyone. You know, it dawned on me that the last time I was in front of this group was a year ago campaigning and trying to convince you folks to support me and vote for me. So I want to thank you for those who did support and get me into the seat that I am today. I appreciate that. And I hope that a year later, a year under my belt has proven that I'm capable of doing the job that you felt I could do. And so I want to say thank you to the mayor who shared that, yes, we all work very well together, a lot of collaboration. Also touching on the topic on the buoys that Senator Ross Baker and Representative McKelvey mentioned. I too was on Oahu yesterday and had my meeting with Director William I Love DLNR myself, because I had had the outpouring of concerns with the fatality that had occurred, and I had known the family also. So I made a personal meeting, and I can attest to the fact that what Representative McKelvey and Baker had stated is coming to fruition as quickly as possible on an emergency proclamation case. So our voices have been heard. So yes, together we do work quite well together. And so I just want to say that my position on the council is infrastructure management chair. So I have lots and lots of you know, concerns in relation to, yes, wastewater, which is not a real sexy subject, I guess, but for me, it is extremely important to our community. The mayor touched on the fact about the odor control, and I want to touch on the fact about the reuse aspect of it, where monies has been appropriated to get the improvements with the UV channels, which will increase the use of R1 water, which personally, I believe it's a wasted resource that we are currently ejecting down wells, and we can thereby utilize something that's definitely a wasted resource at this point. And Mayor did touch upon, also this falls into my infrastructure committee, which is the waste to energy aspect. I, on Oahu, did go to H-Power yesterday and got to learn and see what that big production is about. It is awesome. And I feel Maui has that potential. They too feel Maui has the potential on a smaller scale. So that's doable. But then I also took it upon myself to go to another company called PVT in Nanakuli, and they're all about landfill to gas. And so very, very promising ideas there, which I know we, the county, are looking into again. So I hope to move things of this nature forward coming up through this upcoming budget. And you know, it's about utilizing something that's there that we can turn into energy and thereby create, you know, be that much more self-sustaining and efficient. On Oahu, I also went to the PUC workshop, and there's, you know, what I learned is that on the county level, because I always want to see how I, on my own personal level and position, can, you know, do my part to the greater good of the state, to our community, and so on. And on the county level, being in infrastructure, I deal with building codes, I deal with plumbing codes of all sorts I deal with, which is, I gotta tell you, extremely riveting and exciting reading, but it's part of my job, and I do enjoy it, and I'm learning a lot. And PUC would like to see on the county level to work our building codes and things into the energy efficiency, you know, intertwine the energy efficiency initiative that our state is moving forward with Governor and everyone into our local county codes. So that is what I'm working on diligently and hoping to incorporate, because in fact, I just had a meeting today in regards to all of that. And I think it's exciting news how we're moving forward with becoming sustainable and energy efficient, like everyone's been saying, you know, all through campaign season and what have you. And again, you know, the whole economy situation. Thanks, Mayor again and administration for pushing forward with Halloween, make it a safe event. I believe the people, I was there at Campbell Park that evening and saw what a good time everyone was having, a safe, wonderful time. And I applaud the mayor's administration for having people there posted practically every inch of this, the way through town. And the second Fridays that have started up is awesome. Let's hopefully we grow into like the first Fridays that are occurring in Wailuku, which at first, they had to beg people to become a vendor to participate. Now they have a 400 vendor wait list trying to get in the door. So I'm confident and happy to hopefully see West Maui jump on board, Lahaina jump on board with that initiative. And I just want to point out that wonderful banner there about the Royal Hawaiian Guard, Paulo Faleafini. Where did he go? He was sitting right there all night, and he is just a wonderful, oh, here he comes through the door. But Paulo, I'm talking about you. And he has, it's a cultural icon that he is pushing forward to teach our keiki, our youth, about our culture. And he also, along with myself as a member, we have a newly created Nakia'io Waine'e committee, which you can see that obelisk there is Queen Keopuolani's tomb, the royal tombs at Waiola Church. And we have found that it has been neglected and it's degrading, and that's just not pono, and it's not respecting and showing true dignity to our ancestors and the royalty that built the land that we have today. So we have created, with Paulo's vision, this wonderful committee, and I'm sure throughout the year to come, you'll be learning more about that. And hopefully, everyone, I don't have to go into too much detail about what I've been doing or where I've been, but my council connection in the Lahaina News, once a monthly article comes out where I try to keep this community, abreast of where I am, what I'm doing, what my ideas are, what have I accomplished. And so, I just don't want to go through all those lovely details in too much detail right now. And I just think that, another hot topic right now, of course, is Luakini Street. So I'm not sure how many of you traverse this part of town. I see some people waving their hands in the audience. We reverse the one-way. And so if you haven't, heads up, you enter from Kobe's side instead of Maui Medical Group side now. And we're working out the kinks there. But so far, I believe so far so good. And Director of Department of Transportation, Joanne Johnson-Weiner, is currently receiving all the comments. And she tells me that it's mostly positive. So the couple glitches are being addressed at this point. So my next topic on Luakini Street is the idea of relocation of the bus transit hub. That location is where all buses from all directions of the island merge. And so people are feeling that it's sort of outgrown the spot, the one-way road in the back of the wharf. So at this point, last Thursday of this month, January 27th, in this room, 6 to 9, there will be an open public forum. It's not a county per se meeting, but it's my own personal, as your representative, meeting that I'm putting on to get voices and input on the 5 different proposed locations or options to relocate the hub itself. Not the bus itself from Wharf, because there'll be like a shuttle type thing going all through town, but the main hub where everything converges. So hopefully any of you interested can come and share your mana'o and comments and suggestions, because that's what that meeting will be all about. And just looking forward to your continued participation in this community. So I want to thank West Maui Taxpayers for the invite and for bringing our community together like you have this evening, because it's a wonderful turnout. So thank you very much. And on a quick note also, I think my #1 biggest calls or concerns that I'm dealing a lot with and getting to know it inside and out is about speed humps, speed bumps, and things of that nature, because I'm in infrastructure once again. So I'm definitely got that down on how to walk people through the process of how to get a speed hump, a speed bump, or a raised crosswalk. And I do know the difference between all 3, which before this job, I just thought a hump was a hump. But anyways, so I just want to thank all of you again for being here. Don, thank you. West Maui Taxpayers for all you do for our community. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Okay, Pam English. Okay, let's do your thing, kid.
West Maui has got a skate park. We have got about one more month for the $1 million West Maui skate park to be open. The County of Maui Department of Parks has been working diligently to get this thing open for us. $1 million park. West Maui Taxpayers Association worked with the National Park Service to get a $500,000 grant to make this happen. And we are really proud to see this come to fruition. I've got a picture up there of Bob, from the contractor. He's so passionate about what he's doing out there. I went out to take some photos the other day, and he's out there. He goes, I've got to show you the formwork of how we built this thing. He's built these state-of-the-art skate parks all over the state. He's so proud of what he does. He goes, do you want this formwork? It looks like a whale bone. It's so beautiful. He sent me about 20 photographs today to look at that. Very exciting. I also want to mention Donovan McNabb. He is the owner of the Lahaina Skate shop, and he has been undying in his passion to get this skate park built. So he's lobbied throughout the last 10 years to make this thing happen. The skate park's going to include lighting, fencing, landscaping, picnic tables. It's amazing. It's an amazing place. One thing that has come to my attention through the contractor as well as through the County of Maui, there's so much pent-up demand for this. What Bob does when he builds this skate park, an amazing concrete sculpture, is he leaves the bottom out because he knows the kids are going to come in there and skate before it's done. It's a dangerous situation. A couple of weeks ago, they're almost done with the concrete. They got to pour the bottom. We saw kids flooding in there after hours. It's really dangerous, so if any of you know of this occurring, let's let them know. Can you just wait another few weeks, and then it'll be open. Concrete's going to be done in 3 weeks. After that, they'll be taking down the dust fence, and it'll be open. So wow, let's go skate.